Okay. James is currently doing an interview over at Cam Capone, and Cam kind of asked him, how is Suge able to control all these gang members and specifically all these Bloods that he has around him? And James kind of gave his opinion, which was that they allowed Suge to control them because they let stuff slide because they were getting paid. I wanted to see if you saw the segment, and if so, if you had any thoughts about what was said.
Yeah. Shout out Cam Capone and James interview over there. Appreciate you putting that up and reposting James and keeping him active and busy, and getting his word over to your audience. So shout out. James. That's the problem with gang members. For some reason, when I be listening to them on YouTube and the people in the comment sections, people only think for some reason gang members are the toughest people around. I don't get it. Gang members are tough, and they have a lot of juice in the prisons and stuff like that. But they're not the toughest dudes around. There's gangsters in every profession and walk of life. I keep trying to tell you guys that. Suge Knight, Ronald Knight, and Donald Knight, I'm telling y'all, these niggas' names was ringing prior to Suge linking up and being with the Mob Piru dudes. Him, Big West, and dudes that he was associated and hanging out with in 88, 89, they were out there terrorizing people. Ron Brown, Daryl Henley, and all of them was Suge crews before really he started, around the same time with the Mob Piru dudes and all of them. Now, the mob dudes have done a lot to keep Suge's reputation or his name from the early 90s and mid 90s to where it was. But, in that interview, James came across that we allowed him to do stuff and be and act the way he did and all of that. And I got a problem with that. And y'all know James is my boy, my homeboy. But I hate, and I even heard Billy Gordon in his interview say something like, Tupac was the leader and they were following him around because he was the money and everybody was leeching and all of that stuff off of him. That's not how to go. Death Row, and we were doing great. We didn't ride in no better limo, or my salary didn't go up. Well, it did because I had extra people working, but because of Tupac being the Death Row. So y'all get that, and Mr. Garland, you got to get that, be corrected on that. Death Row was doing okay. Prior to Tupac dying, Death Row hadn't gotten anything but an advanced, if anything, off of Tupac, because the money hadn't started rolling in yet. Now, after, from 98, 97, 99, 2000, a lot of money that was generated that kept Death Row afloat, but not prior to his death. I'll go back to say all of this to say, people got to stop thinking that Suge was the way he was because of the Mob Pirus and the gang members and all of that. Suge Knight mentality, ever since I have known him, was a jokester, but a bully, and wasn't scared to fight anyone. Him and his two cousins named Ring and tore Linwood High School. They named Ring. Anybody that said that they wasn't, I wouldn't say fearful of them because they wasn't like that, but like Suge and his cousins was walking around there scared or anything like that, he's a motherfucking liar. And it wasn't because of his relationship with the Mar Paru, that Suge mentality was the way he was. Now, I know it's a channel out there that's saying he dropped his flag and all of that because of when he went to the yard and the prison and all of that. I don't know. I don't know the politics. I only know the federal system. Don't know about the state system. But I know how prisons are now, and everybody ain't gonna mingle with everybody. Snitches, PCs, and everybody is on the same yard pretty much. And they just watch over them a little more. But I don't buy all of that, you know, that Suge is scary or this. Suge is a good size, athletic, know how to talk, and is a leader. And so people need to stop putting that gang member mentality is tougher than, because like y'all been saying on all y'all interviews lately, because I listen to all y'all channels, only 25% of a gang, and I don't even think it's that high, but you guys say 25% is really with it. I done heard Gangster say it on his channel. I done heard Melly Mel, a couple of his guests say it. I done heard even my boy James say it. And so, and from my experience, I know everybody ain't with it. And so stop putting that jacket on Suge like he wasn't with it and all of that just because he became rich and then was moving how he was moving. He had to be a little bit more smarter, is how I take it. And so, Suge wasn't no buster, y'all. Stop letting people say that. He did some stupid stuff, but being a buster one-on-one or whatever, I ain't gonna let y'all put that on Suge while he's not able to be out here and defend himself. Not happening on my watch.